ever. Well, honestly, I'm kind of bummed about this. Last year, we saw something special with the OnePlus Open, a foldable with zero camera compromise, amazing battery, and software that actually made even people who'd completely written foldables off reconsider. However, they did not upgrade it this year. Well, they kind of did. They made this OnePlus Open Apex Edition, which does sound very cool. It has more storage, it has a dedicated VIP security chip, which can quickly cut an app's access to your camera and microphone, and this fancy new red color, but it's powered by last year's chip. It's really hard to recommend that you pay full whack pricing this year for something that really should be heavily discounted by now. And so I spent quite a lot of time deliberating between the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 and the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold, eventually deciding that it's just personal preference between the two. The Pixel is thinner and it feels a bit more like a normal phone when folded, and then the Samsung has about 50% more power. But neither of these phones are actually taking home the trophy. So funny story, I actually did some very detailed testing until I decided which phone won. I got as far in the process as to actually make a trophy saying that the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 was the winner. But that's because there was one phone that I hadn't tested until that point, and that is the Honor Magic V3. I got this thing a couple of weeks ago. Well, we won't be needing this anymore. For starters, this thing is so pretty. The faux leather back, the textured trim on the spine, it's got small bezels on both the outside and the inside, basically no crease. Oh yeah, and the phone is paper thin. It really is a spectacle. But then where this starts to get almost confusing is instead of that size reduction being achieved by chopping out everything on the inside, it's just better. This has got a far bigger battery than Samsung. It also has stylus support, it charges faster, they've even fit in a proper periscope zoom camera. So, the true winner of the foldable category. The only thing that's a little bit less developed is the foldable software. Samsung can do a bit more with a little bit more polish. But this hardware feels so much better that frankly, I don't really care. With these smaller flip phones though, I think it's actually between Samsung and Motorola. I think Motorola's Razr Plus is actually the prettier phone. Like the cover screen is more impressive and it feels like they've thought more purposefully about what you can actually do with it. But ultimately, Samsung just has better fundamentals. It is the significantly more powerful phone. Samsung's software skin is more reliable and you get way more updates. Plus, you get Samsung's very optimized image processing, which does also make this the better camera.